Yo, what's up? This is your boy Nuncio, and I am doing a video for two reasons. One, because, well, let's make that three reasons. The third reason just kind of popped up, but the first reason is because it's a thought that crossed my mind a couple weeks ago. I posted it up on Facebook, and I just want to talk about it for a second. Second reason is because a friend of mine, King E, you know who you are, uh, was saying like, man, yo, I miss the videos. I miss you, getting online and posting up, your thoughts and stuff like that. And when we last spoke, I did say that I was going to start doing that again. So why not? And then third is because I really like the lighting here. I mean, I'm sitting in a dark room on my MacBook Pro, and I have the patio door open to let some light in, and it casting the right shadows, and everything else is just beautiful. Mwah, you can't beat nature's lighting. But anyway, here's the thought that's been on my mind, and this may not even flow out smoothly the way I have it in my head, but I'll give it a shot. Here it goes. And also, feel free to go ahead and share your comments. Um, a couple weeks ago, I posted up on Facebook that I thought it was interesting that in the Bible, in Genesis, that is stated that and when Adam and Eve had partooken of eating that that forbidden fruit, that their eyes were open. And then later on in the Bible, it talks about that we're considered blind. Um, and it's kind of an oxymoron, but it's a fun way to think of it. If our eyes were open in the book of Genesis, then were we technically blind from the start? And of course, they're not talking about physical blindness and physical sight, but we are talking about the same thing, which is in the spirit. And what were our eyes opened up to? And would it be better off us being blind to some particular facts about life and about our existence versus our eyes being open, only to be open to blindness, to be opened up again through, I guess, God's illumination. I don't know. It's kind of like I said, it folds in on itself, but yet you could take different points of views, different stances and positions, and just kind of like look at this whole thing. Um, and not that it makes you scratch your head and be like, oh yeah, that is kind of true. Something, some big conspiracy is going on. I'm not aiming to do that. I just kind of just think it's kind of a unique concept to view our lives. It's a form of innocence. Is that a form of blindness? I would have to say yes, because when you are innocent, uh, you don't have you're not cognizant of certain things, and that's what Satan had said from the very beginning. He was telling uh, us or mankind, saying that if you were to take of this fruit, then you would be like them, or be like the Most High, or however he was trying to word it to them to make them partake of the fruit. He worded it just right to where they kind of got curious and said, hey, I wonder what it would be like to be like God, or to have this knowledge that Lucifer is talking about. Is God holding back on us? um, and I'm not posing that as a question. I don't believe that God is holding back on us in that tense. I believe that it's good to hold back some things from your offspring, in which we are God's offspring. And just like how we would do our own children, we withhold certain information. We don't expose them to everything um, so young, right off the cuff. We give a little bit of space, a little bit of time for them to grow and to mature. But it kind of seemed to me that in the garden, we were blind from from a particular truth that God didn't want us to know about. I don't know if that was that, hey, I want you guys to be blind to the fact that I planted you in the midst of uh, what looks to be a paradise but has an undertone of chaos. Because Lucifer, he was there from the very start, and it makes people question uh, I ain't gonna say question God, like, oh God, shame on you, because I mean he's God, but kind of, question and ask, well, why would, God put blind kids, so to speak, in harm's way, with the possibility that he already knew and foresaw that we were going to fall into, this big, deep depression. That's what I'll call it, mankind's depression. Um, I don't know. I mean, it's just something to think about. We were blind from the very beginning. We took the fruit. Our eyes were open, only to be blind, and only to be then told that because you are blind, but yet your eyes are open, that you must be uh, illuminated so that you can really see what's going on, and be once again blind. I don't know. I mean, it sounds really crazy. I think it's cool. It's a cool play on words, and it's unique. And that's how I view God. I mean, he's unique in his own right. I don't understand everything about him. And in case if you're hearing kids screaming in the background, I'm not like keeping any in my closet. It's just that I live next to a Catholic church and they got this festival going on. And that was just a sidetrack commercial break, whatever. But I guess to close out, um, I just want you guys to think about that. Let me know what you think about it. It'd be interesting for you to post up video responses if you have that capability. Also, type out, quick excerpts as to what you believe this is all about. I'm not trying to start no riots. I'm not trying to, have people question their faith or their belief in God. I believe that religion is good to a certain degree, as long as it's within its boundaries. It could be very helpful, but I believe also it could be harmful too. Just like anything that is good, too much of anything good can actually harm you. Uh, does that pertain to God? I don't know. I guess it depends on how you take him. How do you how you have him work within your life? I mean, if you find yourself over too indulged in God, I guess it can be bad. I don't know. Just these type of questions that pop up in my mind. So again, think about it. My time is running down. And till then, I hope to hear some great responses, and maybe I'll reply to some of the comments that I have here up on the board. And as I usually say, peace in, guys, and confusion out.